Introduction. In an era where state-sponsored terrorism and proxy warfare are redefining global security paradigms, the emergence of Iran's extensive proxy network stands as one of the most complex and critical threats to international stability. This book, Shadow Soldiers: Iran's Global Proxy Strategy, provides an in-depth analysis of how Iran has successfully leveraged its proxies to project power far beyond its borders. The Iranian strategy, which employs a wide range of militant groups and political entities, is not limited to regional conflicts, but has expanded to pose a global challenge. With the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps and its elite Quds Force at the helm, this network has become a versatile instrument of statecraft, facilitating Iran's geopolitical objectives without direct confrontation. The IRGC's Quds Force, which plays a central role in coordinating these proxy forces, has systematically expanded its operations beyond the traditional Shia crescent, embedding itself in regions as far-flung as South America, Africa, and the United States. This expansion is marked not only by the recruitment and training of militant forces, but also by the establishment of financial networks and logistical hubs that facilitate Iran's influence operations. Recent intelligence reports have shown that Iran's proxies are involved in everything from drug and arms trafficking to cyber warfare and political subversion, making them a versatile tool for Tehran to disrupt the geopolitical status quo. In parallel, the IRGC has adopted a strategy of cloning itself in countries like Iraq, through the Popular Mobilization Forces, and in Lebanon with Hezbollah. This involves either establishing or supporting existing forces to create local entities that mirror the IRGC's structure and purpose. These groups are deeply embedded within their respective countries, becoming military guardians for political or clerical factions aligned with Iran. By cultivating these local counterparts, Iran ensures a rooted and enduring influence, safeguarding both its allies and its national interests. Regardless of the political system in a given country, this replication of the IRGC model guarantees Iran's strategic presence and sustains its alliances, effectively weaving these proxies into the fabric of their host nations. Iran's adaptability is evident in Syria, where the outcome of its conflict, whether under Bashar al-Assad, Abu Muhammad al-Julani, or another leader, will not alter Tehran's approach. Iran's proxies, regardless of their name or uniform, will continue to function as defenders of Shia interests. Groups such as Asaib al-Haq do not identify with individual leaders, but align themselves with broader ideological causes, leveraging narratives of defense against Sunni aggression or Western intervention. This strategy enables Iran to entrench itself deeply into local dynamics, ensuring its presence is independent of changes in governance or leadership. Similarly, Iran has demonstrated a remarkable ability to customize the image of its enemies to suit its propaganda needs. At times, the adversary is depicted as the Great Satan, embossing imperialism and cultural infiltration. In other contexts, it is framed as Zionism, an enemy of Islam, or the tyrant oppressing vulnerable populations. This adaptability allows Iran to exploit regional grievances effectively, fostering loyalty among disenfranchised communities and aligning its objectives with local narratives. For instance, in Iraq, where political landscapes have shifted from Sunni rule under Saddam Hussein to Shia dominance today, Iran has seamlessly adjusted its rhetoric to fit evolving realities. From Hezbollah's military and political apparatus in Lebanon to the Houthis' insurgency in Yemen, and the Iranian proxies in Iraq's grip on the country's security landscape, Iran has constructed a web of influence that allows it to shape regional dynamics at will. The threat posed by these proxies extends beyond the Middle East and North Africa region. Hezbollah's operations in Latin America's tri-border area, where Argentina, Brazil, and Paraguay converge, illustrate how Iran uses these groups not only for revenue generation through illicit means, but also to cultivate alliances and establish a base of operations that is geographically far removed from its traditional theaters of engagement. Similarly, the presence of Iranian-backed militias in Africa involved in local conflicts and political manipulation demonstrates Tehran's ability to exploit sectarian, ethnic, and political fault lines far from its immediate neighborhood. This book departs from conventional analyses of Iranian proxy warfare by highlighting the global implications of these activities. Unlike traditional militant groups, Iranian proxies operate as an interconnected network that serves Tehran's broader ambitions of countering Western influence. Their presence in regions as diverse as West Africa and Latin America complicates international counterterrorism and law enforcement efforts, creating new arenas of conflict and instability. The significance of this study lies in its detailed examination of Iran's proxy network as a tool of statecraft that blurs the lines between terrorism, insurgency, and diplomacy. Shadow Soldiers illuminates the unprecedented scale and sophistication of Iran's global proxy strategy, urging policymakers to recognize its far-reaching implications. It advocates for a unified international response to dismantle this multifaceted adversary, emphasizing enhanced intelligence sharing, targeted sanctions, and community engagement to counter Iran's influence. The evidence highlights the critical need for a comprehensive, multidimensional approach addressing the complexities of Iran's proxies. By offering a global perspective, this book deepens understanding of the challenges posed by these shadow armies and underscores the necessity for coordinated international action to neutralize their threat effectively.